422-8110. That's 422-8110, right downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. And if you want to take your vehicle in and wait while they work on it, there's a nice park next door where you could take the kids. If you have an animal, you can go just a little further, and there is a dog park also. So it's right downtown Milford, a couple restaurants right in the area, or you can just go walk downtown Milford and get yourself something to eat or just browse some of the shops and stores that are there. So it's called Walls Service Center. You also can go online to wallsservicecenter.com. Up in the right-hand corner, you can request an appointment. So if you say, look, I want to go ahead and get something scheduled, go ahead and do that whenever you want to. So I recommend them. Good people to deal with. Third generation, been serving our area for over 58 years. They know what they're doing. They stand behind what they do. They're there. They're priced right, and they'll take good care of you. Again, it's Walls Service Center, 422-8110. Now, you are watching us on My Cozy TV, and some people are also watching us on the stream. I want to let you know, if you're watching and you have to get in your car and get rolling, we are also on Delaware 1059. That's just 1059, okay? Also, if you can't watch us and you got to get rolling and you don't have time to listen on the radio, you also can watch the show later at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. All of our shows are recorded there, and they're usually posted about the same day after we go ahead and do the show, and then you can go ahead and watch it at a later date if you want to. So anyway, we got a lot going on. We're going to have Jackie from Dry Zone, not Barry today. We've gave Barry the day off, so we're going to let Jackie educate us about some things going on at Dry Zone. Also, Kevin Short is going to be stopping by. He is the owner-operator of Mid-South Audio, and we're going to talk about some interesting things that are going on, talk a little bit about Mid-South Audio, but also another big event that's coming up and some of the needs they may or may not have. So got a lot to talk to you about. We're having this contest today, and it involves three separate people. They're all male. It involves three separate people, and it involves a scale. And what you're going to have to do is guess the combined weight of these three people. So we're going to weigh each one of these people, and then we're going to add their weight up. And if you correctly guess their combined weight, you will win a brand new kayak. We've been trying for weeks to give a kayak away. We started with the jar full of Weller's wooden nickels, trying to get somebody to guess how many of them there was. Then last week we had you guess what my blood pressure was. It's something as simple as that. It was only like 3 or 5 numbers. I think it was 114/74. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, just something that simple. But we didn't give away a kayak with the wooden nickels. We haven't gave away a kayak yet with the blood pressure. So today we're going to make it even easier. We're just going to take 3 grown men, and we're going to show them to you here in just a minute. And then all you have to do is guess the combined weight of these 3 gentlemen. Well, they're men. These 3 men. And you just have to guess the combined weight of them by 8:45. And if you're the first person to guess it, because it will be the first person, you're going to win a brand new kayak. And you say, well, is there any catches or gimmicks? No, it's that easy. Think about it. It's that easy, and that's all you have to do. Now, also, we want feedback. I've had a lot of phone calls where people say, I'm watching from here because My Cozy TV is part of Delaware and Maryland. So I'd like to know if you're watching and where you're watching from. And all you have to do is either shoot me an email, jim@wellers.com, or call 337-7300. Now, we're getting ready to go live on the radio, so stay tuned. And then we're going to really be in full swing with the show. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Jim Weller, and you are tuned into Weller Does Delmarva. So good morning, everybody. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new week. In fact, this is the last Saturday for the first half of the year. I can't believe it. I'm actually amazed that this is the last Saturday for the first half of the year. So I'm kind of excited about it because we are having some big promotions here at Weller's. We're trying to move some inventory. But I want to tell you about today's contest because it's first come, first serve. So you've all got the phone number. I'm going to give it to you anyway, 337-7300. But here's the deal. How are we going to get it so we can each be seen on camera? That's the next thing we need to do. We got 3 people we've picked. And all you've got to do, this is like the easiest contest we've ever had, and what you win is a brand new kayak and a paddle, okay? We've been trying to give this kayak away. We had the one contest and another contest, no winner, no winner. But today, it's as easy as it's ever been. I've picked 3 people. They're all men, and we're going to show these men to you so you can see who they are and what they look like. And then you have to guess the combined weight of these 3 men. We're going to weigh them. About 8:45 will be the last call. So you have to be the first person to call and say, here's what these 3 people's weight is going to add up to. So I couldn't make this contest any easier. So how do we get these 3 people on the camera? I've said it a couple times, so it's a question I'm looking for an answer to. So we want to show you who they are, and we want you to look at them and size them up and size them down. And then we need you to guess what their combined weight is going to be. So I don't know what else to do. I need to get them so that, you can see them. And there we go. So anyway, the first person, I guess, is going to be Brooks. So Brooks, this is what Brooks looks like. So you can get a feel for his weight or whatever. And so that's the first one, okay? So there's Brooks, all right? So it's not a headshot of Brooks. It's a body shot. So there's Brooks, okay? So the second person will be me, and then the third person will be Colin, because we just want to really make this simple. So all we're doing, this is the simplest contest I could make it, all right? So you got to guess my weight, Brooks's weight, and Colin's weight. This looks like bars on for your cell phone. In other words, when you see the little bar graph or whatever. So anyway, it's this simple, folks. Take a look at us here. If you're watching on My Cozy TV or on the stream, you can see we all have different profiles. Some of us are taller than others. What's the matter? Mike? Oh, okay. Okay. Anyway, everybody's over there. Everybody's over there. So it's that simple. If you're watching this on My Cozy, you can see us, or you can go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com and take a look. As you can see, we're very fit. We're very fit. So anyway, and we're men. We're Americans. And all you got to do is guess the weight of all 3 of us combined. Okay, now we're not all 3 going to stand on the scale at the same time. But what we're going to do is you guess our weight. You be the first one to do it, and you win a brand new kayak. And you say, well, is there shipping on the kayak? No, because you got to come pick it up. 337-7300. 337-7300 is the number. You've got till 8:45 this morning to guess the combined weight of the 3 of us, and you win a kayak. It's that simple. I couldn't even imagine how to make this any less complicated, okay? So anyway, good morning. We got a lot to talk about. We're having a big promotion at Weller's. We're going to tell you some stories about people that have bought stuff. But first of all, I do want to talk about First Class Heating and Air. It's a busy time. It's warming up. People are using their air conditioner. They're finding out that maybe they forgot that it didn't work just that good last year, or they want to go ahead and get it serviced. I'm big on these maintenance agreements. I like them because, number one, a maintenance agreement gets them out there twice a year. It's less expensive than if you called them to come out twice a year. They make sure your heater's working good. They make sure your air conditioner's working good. And then you get a discount if anything is wrong on your parts and your labor. So I kind of like it. It's just comforting to know they remind me when it needs to be done. But you don't have to get a maintenance agreement. If you got something that's not working just right, whether you bought your system from First Class Heating and Air or somewhere else, it doesn't matter. They'll take good care of you. You just give them a call. They service most makes and models. Then if you've got something wrong, they can fix it. On top of that, all their people are background tested, drug tested, they're in uniforms, and on top of that, their vehicles are lettered. So it's really a great company to deal with. I deal with them on many different properties, and they truly offer first-class service. Prices are right. Service is good. They get there in a timely manner. They know what they're doing. They tell me about how much things are going to be before they do it. I like that. I've had new systems installed from them, and I'm very happy with them. They also do plumbing if you need any plumbing work done also. So it's called First Class Heating and Air, and they've been serving Delmarva, not just Delmarva, but Delmarva and Maryland for over 40 years. What a great testament to the work they do and how well they treat their customers. All right, locally owned and operated. They offer 24/7 emergency service, and they're good people to deal with. And if you do need something, or you're doing some remodeling or fixing up, they also offer financing. So their phone number is 934-8900, 934-8900, First Class Heating and Air, and you give them a call. Check them out on the web, too. It's firstclasshvac.com, firstclasshvac.com. I think Brandon's going to be joining me here in just a minute, so I want to get ready to talk to him, too. I think he's got a couple little stories he's going to tell me. But anyway, and also Kevin Short is going to be joining me from Mid-South Audio. We're going to be talking about a couple things in a few minutes. And then after 7:30, we got Jackie from Dry Zone. But today's contest is really simple, okay? What do you think of that contest, Brandon?
I think it's very unique.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Kind of cool.
Yep. So all they had to do was take a look at the three of us. We're all going to weigh ourselves individually, okay? Mm-hmm. I guess we could try to stand on the scale all at once.
You could try. I don't think it'll
try.
work.
Okay. But anyway, we're going to take the three of us. So what you're doing is, as people call and guess their weight, again, the number's 337-7300. All you're doing is getting a voicemail saying, hey, my name is so-and-so, and I'm going to guess the combined weight of these three guys is, 375 pounds or whatever they guess. You know what I mean? And then if they are the first person to correctly guess the weight of Brooks and myself and Colin, they win the kayak. We've been trying now for weeks to give this kayak away.
And this should be interesting because I think, don't they say the camera adds 10 pounds or 15 pounds?
That's what they say.
Something like that.
Yeah. I didn't taste any of it, of course. So, anyway, we have had a lot of callers today, and we just want to say thanks a lot for the people that do call. And just call. All you got to do is say, I think the three of you add up to this much weight if you're the first person to guess it, because we're only going to give away one kayak, and that's all there is. And we hope to have the answer by 9 o'clock by the time the show is over today. All right. Tell me, we have a promotion going. Best way I can describe it is this. We had all our trailers already on sale.
Right.
And we had all our generators already on sale. We know we're competitive. Our generators are less than online. They're less than in the big box stores. We go around other trailer dealers. We know our prices are right. So simply, we couldn't do any better on the price, so we thought, you know what? We got buildings full of inventory. And so I made a list of things, a really good list. So it's basically you buy a new trailer or you buy a new generator, and we give you one more item free just to entice you to do it by the end of the month.
That's correct.
We're trying to finish out the first half of the year with a bang.
Correct.
So I need to ask you, because you're in sales, have you had any people take advantage of this?
Yes, a lot of people are taking advantage of it.
Now, do they like it? Do they just not understand it? Or
we've had a couple people look at us like, wait, trying to comprehend the fact, we're selling a generator for $447, and they're getting a Champion pressure washer that's valued
like a $300 item.
Right? They're looking at
free.
I don't. What's the gist? What's going on here? And it's just we're trying to purchase some inventory.
It's that simple, folks.
Mm-hmm.
We really need to finish out the first half of the year with a bang.
Right.
And we're basically saying we've got these trailers, we've got these generators, we want them to go bye-byes.
Right.
So what we're doing is we're going to give you something that's going to make you say, dang, a $447 generator, and you're going to give me a $200 flagpole.
Right.
Let me think about that. I'll take one.
Exactly.
Didn't we have somebody just the other day buy like 6 generators?
They did. Yep.
Came from Maryland.
Yep.
Okay. So you can buy more than one. There's no problem with that, okay? And, of course, if you're listening and you're visiting the shore and you're from out of the area, the big thing you save is 6%, 7%, 9%. No sales tax in Bridgeville, Delaware.
Yeah.
All right. Jackie has arrived. We're excited. All right. So you've personally waited on some people that took advantage of this.
Yes. I've actually had it from both sides. I take care of the inventory, so I'm going and getting these products for the customers as well.
Okay.
So I've had a firsthand look at the amount of stuff that's going out the door, and everybody is completely happy. We've had a couple trailer
Well, nobody
sales.
can lose.
No.
I'm the guy losing.
Yeah, technically you are.
I sell you a $447 generator that's about $50 to $75 below the big box stores, and then I give you a $200 or $300 item to buy it. Trust me, I make no money.
Yeah.
I just brought money into the checking account. That's all I'm trying to do.
Right. So again, I've been the big pusher of don't wait to the last day of the sale. We are.
Yeah, because some items we've got
these items
one left, and some 10 or 20 and some 110 or 20.
Correct. So
Okay.
before you know it, we're going to be out of that item that you're saying, oh, I'd really like to get that. So, definitely take advantage of the sale. We've had a couple people come in with some trailers.
Any of them come very far?
One came from Cambridge, Maryland.
Okay.
Ended up
so
buying
right off the bat, 6%
Yep.
savings.
Yep. They ended up buying a 6x12 trailer, and they got a
Open or enclosed?
It was an open trailer.
Open trailer. So
Open.
like a landscape
Yeah,
trailer.
little single axle landscape trailer.
Okay.
Hauled a mower on.
So what? $1,400 trailer?
Yep. $1,400 trailer, and they ended up taking the 5-gallon, 1.5 horsepower air compressor.
Oh, the little electric air.
Yep.
See, that's perfect for a shop. Is that about a $100 item?
Yes.
$97 or something like that.
$97.50.
So they bought a $1,400 trailer, came from Maryland,
Yep.
and then on top of that, they got this little portable electric air compressor, no charge.
No
Just here you
charge.
go. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for doing
Thanks
business
for
here.
purchasing.
How'd they take that?
They really, really liked it. They just
They weren't too skeptical?
no.
Okay.
They just really appreciated the gesture. They were coming for a trailer, and we promoted.
Right.
the
They were
item.
probably coming to buy either way.
Right, and then we actually mentioned the sale that we were having with them, and they were just kind of just taken off guard. And
Isn't there like
oh,
10 or 15 items on the list?
There is.
Is
yeah.
that on our website?
Yes.
So people could go to Wellers.com and see the list of items?
Yes.
Just be prepared. Some of them could be gone by the time you make up your mind.
Correct.
Okay.
That's the big thing I'm pushing is this list is limited supply. So
First come, first serve.
Come in and if you see an item, if you want a kayak, come in and get it. Get your trailer, get your generator, and pick
You
get
got
the
more
kayak.
examples there?
I do. We had another person come from Dagsboro.
Okay,
They ended
Delaware.
up, and they
Okay.
ended up getting a 6x10 single axle landscaper.
Okay.
So you don't have to get
Like
these
a
big.
1,300.
Yeah, you don't have to get
Okay.
these big 24-foot.
So you could just buy a $1,300 trailer and get something free.
and get something free. Now they took advantage of the sit-in kayak.
Oh, really?
They got the 8-foot
So
sit-in
that's like
kayak.
188. That's with a paddle.
Correct.
So they bought a $1,300 and some dollar landscape trailer
Mm-hmm.
and got a brand new kayak with a paddle free.
That's correct.
No catches, no gimmicks, nothing.
That's correct.
Were they happy?
They were very, very happy.
Very, very happy.
Very, very
Did they
happy.
know about it before they got here?
They did. They saw it in the guide.
The guide. Okay. All right.
So a lot of happy customers. Again, it doesn't have to be a trailer. We have generators in this ad as well. But it's been a successful sale so far, and
we got what? Briggs and Stratton. We also sell Champion.
Yes.
And then we also sell, is it called Powerhouse?
Powerhouse.
Those are the real quiet ones with
Correct.
the inverter technology and so on.
Those are the ones like if you're going camping or something like
You
that.
don't want to make any noise. Or if
Correct.
you're using electronic equipment,
Yeah.
something
Digital
like that. We have a
TVs.
Briggs and Stratton like that too, don't
Yes.
we?
Yep.
That one. So anyway, so it could be as simply as, is that the least expensive item, $447?
Yes.
Okay, so and that's a 4,375 watt Briggs and Stratton generator.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go online and look that up. It comes with a wheel kit. I think it sells for $500, $600 online.
Correct.
So we're a little bit less than online, and then there's no sales tax if you're coming from out of state.
Right.
Okay, and then on top of that, you can have an item for free.
And we don't charge sales tax on that either.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Because isn't one of your items like a gasoline operated pressure washer that's $297?
Yes.
So that's the most expensive item
That's
we're giving away.
That's the best deal. Right
Okay,
there. Yeah.
but you have like a Stanley roll-around toolbox, a top
Mhm.
and bottom toolbox with some tools.
Yep.
That's free.
Chainsaw.
Flagpole, chainsaw, gasoline-operated chainsaw. The kayak's probably pretty popular also.
Yes. Yeah. That the
Okay.
kayak has been the pressure washer, of the kayak, and the air compressor have been what I've
Pretty
noticed to be the
popular.
most popular
Okay.
items. So
Everybody's happy.
yeah.
There's no catch or gimmick to this. I mean,
No.
I'm sure as you're listening, folks, you say, I don't understand why you would do that. I'm trying as the owner to just simply say, don't think whether we're making money or losing money, because I can honestly say with a clear conscience, we're making no money on this deal.
Right.
But what we're saying is we've got this stuff. We need to get you to buy this stuff
Right.
because we have another big project, so we're trying to round up a lot of money.
Right.
And so we're saying if we give you these items, because I guess technically it's better than having to discount the trailer anymore.
Correct.
We need the money for the trailer so we can go ahead and do what we want to do. So we're just going to give you more value than we should.
Right.
Okay. So this here is going to definitely be good till the end of the month.
Correct. Yep.
And we are trying to push as hard as we can. Now we'll be open today from 9 to 1.
Yep.
Okay. And that's kind of that. Do you have anything else you want to add?
That is really it for this segment here. Just I really, really emphasize getting in here and taking advantage of the deals now rather than later. And we're here from 9 to 1 today, and then 9 to 5 Monday through Friday next week. So.
All right. Can you hold that microphone for me?
Sure.
I got a gift for Father's Day that I think is the neatest thing I ever got. So,
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.
Now, I can only imagine who that is, okay?
Well, we have Donald Trump here.
We have Donald Trump here. And it's a talking Donald Trump ink pen, and it is amazing. Let me give him one more.
Look, I'm really rich.
He's not shy about it,
Yeah,
is he?
he's definitely got an ego.
Yep. I have to be honest with you. I've never seen a presidential election like this.
It has been
People are
interesting.
so passionate all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other half of society's just done gave up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
In other words,
November is going to be fun.
November's going to be fun. But Donald Trump has definitely stirred people up. He's quite an enthusiastic person. And obviously there's no other person running for president that has more invested in the United States of America than Donald Trump.
That's true.
So nobody has more to lose
All right.
than him. So high probability he's going to do a great job. All right. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to
Okay.
get Kevin Short on real quick and talk to him for just a minute. So the next person you're going to hear is Kevin Short, the Kevin Short, he likes to be called, the Kevin Short, from the state of Delaware, from the town of Georgetown, who is the owner-operator of Mid-South Audio. How do you like that microphone? How do you like the intro?
I like that.
Okay, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing weller.
Well, that's great. Good morning.
I'm doing pretty good, Kevin. How's it going for you?
Excellent.
I
Good to be
appreciate
here.
you stopping by.
No problem.
All right, so how about you tell me about Mid-South Audio? We got a few minutes, and then I think you had something else you wanted to maybe mention.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you talk about it every week. We started out years ago as a recording studio.
Oh,
and,
that's how it started?
Yeah, that's how
Okay.
it started. And we still have the studio. That we're there. We say the studio is open 24 hours a day by appointment.
Okay.
So you can schedule studio time any time of the day.
Why would somebody want it so late? They're passing through, or they traveled to get here?
Well, it depends on their schedule. A lot of, some people, if you're in a part-time band and you work during the day,
And there's 4 or 5 of you in
yeah,
there.
you got to record at night.
Okay.
So they may come in at 7 and go to midnight.
Wow.
Or or there's some we do some voiceover stuff that's done really early in the morning.
I hear
6
your
a.m.
voice at the fair.
You do. Yes, I do all the booth announcing at the
Oh
fair.
my gosh, I'm thinking, does this guy
I
ever
don't do
take a
that
break?
every day. I mean, it's pre-recorded.
Oh, it's pre-recorded.
Yeah,
I'm thinking you
I'm
spend
not-
all
I'm
them
not-
days
no,
at the fair and
no,
you're just
it's-
doing nothing but talking on a microphone.
No, we pre-record that.
So it started as a recording
It started
studio.
as a recording studio, and then we got into production, and now we provide sound and lights for concerts, sound, lights, staging.
Platforms, microphones.
Anything that's involved in the concert business. So
I mean, I've seen your building. It's just you've got all kinds of stuff, and so if somebody's having an event like an event like Firefly,
Yep,
all that equipment you have.
exactly. Yep.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and
We staff we staff the Freeman Stage.
Okay.
And do all their shows there.
okay,
That season's just getting kicked off. Kind of started last weekend.
Okay.
This was their first full weekend of shows. The national acts start coming in there next week, and so we've just kind of gotten through graduation season with all the university graduations and high school graduations.
Okay.
And
so at that point you might have had 2 or 3 things going on at one time.
yeah, and we do a lot of events out of the area. We got a crew that just flew back in from Minneapolis yesterday. So
Okay.
we're kind of done traveling for a little while. Next month we're out in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So
Wow.
But at an event at Lambeau Field.
You have big trucks and tractor trailers that take all this.
Yep.
Wow. And you also sell stuff.
And we're also an installation company and a system designer. We'll put in a sound system, video system, whatever.
So let's say
whatever you
somebody's building a new community hall or some type of a center, and they're going to need speakers and wires run and a soundboard and the whole 9 yards. You'll measure the room, height, width,
Yep.
and acoustically design it and make sure you get.
And from any size project. I mean, it may be a really small country church.
Okay.
That just needs a a portable mixer and a couple microphones to.
Okay.
I spent a good part of the day yesterday at Crossroad Community Church, who's building a really large, expansion there, and that's going to be a very elaborate AV system. So
Okay.
So from one extreme to the other, we just finished Lewis Library. It's got an AV
Oh,
system.
never even thought of a library.
all
Okay.
throughout it. We finished a funeral home 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So
Never thought of that.
they got to have sound systems.
Yeah, they
Got to
do.
be able to hear. So
Okay. So
anyway,
anybody that uses people that speak.
that's right, or need to see. Yeah.
Or need to see, okay.
Exactly. Yep.
All right. And so the phone number, you got the one number, 856.
6993. The website www.midsouthaudio.com. And and I'm sure there's plenty of stuff we left out. We went. You talk about backline. Anybody that needs instruments or something, we do a lot of that during the summer.
So like a band flies in.
Yep.
And, of course, they don't bring their drum set with them.
Well, the band today at Freeman, it's a Latino band, and there's like 6 musicians. They've all flown in. They need a lot of percussion and drums. Well, that's kind of hard to put on an airplane, so we're bringing all that gear to them.
Okay.
So they're drums and
So you have more than one drum set.
and multiples. Yeah. In fact, we just bought 3 new ones this year. So.
Really?
There's a Little Barrel Festival in going on in Newcastle County today, and we're providing the back line for that festival.
Okay.
So they've got they got 10 bands on one stage, so the bands are all sharing gear. So every band, they have the same guitar amp, same bass amp, same drum rig. So
Can you stay for a few minutes?
I
We're going
can.
to take a break. And we're going to take a break from the radio, folks. You can switch over to My Cozy TV or watch me online if you want. But we're going to talk more to Kevin after this, and then right after Kevin, we're going to have Jackie on. So stay tuned for more of Weller Does Delmarva. All right, now we're still on TV, everybody. I mentioned the contest. I think the phone might be going to set a record today. Okay, but we had 3 gentlemen. Well, we had 3 men. Okay, we had 3 men. It was Brooks, Colin, and myself. At least one of those men was a gentleman. But anyway, we had 3 guys, and we're asking you. It is the simplest contest I think I could have ever come up with. All you got to do is guess the weight of the 3 of us. All right? Our physical weight, okay? We've all got socks on. Everybody got socks? I got socks. All right. Everybody's got
Sure
shoes,
do. Yep.
socks, everything else they should or shouldn't have, they've got on. Everybody got a belt on?
Yep.
Okay, so everybody's got a belt on. So anyway, nobody has internally planted devices, no defibrillators, nothing like that? Oh, Colin's got 5 pounds of keys. But anyway, so you guess the weight of us. If you saw us on the TV earlier, you could see we're a fit-looking group of people. So anyway, what we're saying is if you guess our weight, you're going to win. You got to be the first person, though. I'm only going to give 1 kayak away. You win a brand new kayak, and you say, well, what's wrong with the kayak? It's got 1 hole in it, just 1 hole in this kayak, okay? And it's the one that you get in, all right? So it's a brand new kayak with 1 hole in it, which is the hole you get in to sit down, and it comes with a paddle. It's absolutely free if you're the first person to guess the weight of all 3 of us. What do you think of that contest, Kevin?
That's pretty. And have you weighed in, or are you going to weigh
No,
in?
we're going to do it about
Okay.
8:45.
Right, so
Just in case.
You guys don't even really know the number.
Not really, no.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
guessing Brooks looks like a pretty thin fella there. He's a little taller than me. Colin's taller than me. When we all stood together, you know how your bars on your phone look?
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah,
about how
yeah.
we look. Okay? So anyway, that's the contest. 337-7300. I did want to mention again, we got some advertising opportunities and ideas. And as Colin and I talk more and more, we got some other ideas coming that we want to share with you. But in the meantime, if you have any interest in buying some TV ads off of us, we are selling TV ads. Now, I say it every week, and I've had callers, and if I haven't got back to you, I will get back to you. But if you own a business, you say, I don't do a lot of advertising, or I do a lot. I don't know how to proceed. I need a little input. That's what we're good at. I mean, we have hot air, cold air, whatever you need. We can come to you, talk to you about your business, share ideas with you, bounce ideas around, and then we will come and make a commercial with you. And you can buy a 30-second, you can buy a 60-second, you can buy a 2-minute infomercial, and we can do all the talking. You can do the talking. We can show your business, and it will be live on Saturday during this show, 7 to 9 on My Cozy TV, or it can be Monday through Friday on the Dan Gaffney Show from 5:30 to 7 if you want to buy it there. And you don't have to buy it every day. You could buy one a week. You could buy one a month. So we just ask for a 6-ad commitment. So give me a call if you have any questions about that. It's 337-7300. Leave your name and number, and I will get back to you. We've got some new people that we're working with, and we're getting ready to go make the ads and so on and so forth. So anyway, you're listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva. We've took a break from the radio right this minute. We'll be back on there. And so if you're watching on My Cozy and you say, man, I got to get to work, my boss is going to be late, and my boss is going to be late. Well, if your boss is going to be late, you could be late. But anyway, I'm just saying, if you got to get to work and you got to get rolling, you can listen to us at Delaware 105.9. And if that doesn't work for you, you can always watch us later at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. And remember, it's Weller. It's not Wheeler, okay? I guess we're coming back on the radio now. So we are live on the radio also. So we're back. So we're everywhere. We're on My Cozy TV, we're on the stream, and now we're on the radio, and we're also sitting live inside Bridgeville. Now, we talked about Mid-South Audio just a minute ago, and now we're going to talk about Kevin Short is involved in another project that
true.
I heard you had a need, or you not want to go over that.
Well, no, it's fine.
Okay.
It's great, and thanks for the opportunity. I'm on the one of the members of the board of the Return Day Committee.
All right.
And have been
this is a very unique
years.
thing in Sussex County.
It's the only we're the only county that celebrates election returns. It was a tradition, 100+ years ago when you had to come to the town square to find out what the election results were, because there was no mass communication. And in Georgetown, we still celebrate that, and you actually can come to the town square and get the results.
It's a big parade.
Yeah, there's a
But don't they literally bury a hatchet?
They do. It's the ceremonial burying of the hatchet of all of the 2 parties or 3 parties, whatever we have. And all the party chairmen get up there and they have a box and they
bury the hatchet.
There's a through the parade. There's a hearse, a horse-drawn hearse that comes through the parade that carries the hatchet, and they bury it.
Get out there.
There's also a hatchet toss.
Really?
And the mayor, each mayor from the local towns participated in a hatchet toss.
Really?
Doing Return Day. I've never seen that. I don't know how safe that is. But
that's why them ambulances are lined.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
Right. They have some needs.
It's a there's always plenty of needs with the Return Day Committee. I mean, it's a nonprofit organization, and we try to find sponsors and people to donate things, because one of the big things with Return Day is starting Wednesday. The Return Day is on Thursday. Starting Wednesday, they start to cook oxen. And they do an ox roast on the circle. And
big barbecue.
Yeah, a barbecue. And then they give those sandwiches away free after the parade on Thursday. And so, they have vendors that donate bread and donate meat and, that donate. So, but what we're short of this year is charcoal. We need a charcoal vendor.
No kidding.
And
it's a big open pit fire.
Yeah, and the vendor that had participated before, he couldn't do it this year.
Okay.
So if anybody has access to charcoal or wants to be a sponsor and donate
like
charcoal,
50 bags or something.
I think they actually need 150 bags.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So in other words, if somebody wants to donate 5 or 10 bags or 50 bags times 3, or you need 150, 200
How many
bags.
pounds are in a bag of charcoal? 10?
Oh man.
I don't know. Yeah, they needed 1,500 pounds of charcoal.
All right.
That's what it
anyway that equates out.
So yeah. So
it could be a tractor trailer.
You could be there's a 1 pound bag. We need 1,500. So I think 150.
Anyway, you want to divide it up.
Exactly.
You need some bags of charcoal.
They do.
Okay.
And that's something that's kind of got to be taken care of now, because charcoal is really hard to find in November.
Oh, I bet it is. Yes.
Nobody really
Everybody's
needs
done
the
with
stores
it.
don't stock it because it doesn't move in November. So
we're going to start a campaign here.
There we go. Anybody, and you could call me at my office at 856-6993. Leave a message, or
you're going to have 1,500 1-pound bags.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll open every one of them. So that's good.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So,
all right. Anything else they need, or you don't know?
I know. There's.
Don't they always need golf carts to use?
They do. Yeah.
So if you have a golf cart, you'd like to lend them for the day?
That would be fine. Yep. And you know, it's you know, spread the word. I mean, it's a great parade. You know,
It's a once in a
some
once
things
in 4
where
years.
you know it's once every it's every 2 years.
Every 2
But
years, okay.
the larger events are on the presidential elections, which is going to be this year the presidential election. So we'll have 10,000 plus people in Georgetown.
Yeah.
So
for a free parade.
For a free parade.
I think people can be in the parade if they want.
They can register for the parade. They're taking registration now. There is a luncheon reception with all the candidates out at Delaware Tech
before the parade.
And those tickets are available. Yes.
I'd like to go to that. I
okay.
think I'm going to do that.
All right. And so that's available. And then we need, you know, there's tons of vendors and, you know, food trucks and everything, you know, for the, you know, during the parade. It's a festive time.
Would there be a need for kayak rentals there?
You know, since Georgetown is a little more inland
than Bridgeville.
Then I don't know about the kayaks.
All
However, but yeah, thanks for letting me talk about Return Day. It's something I'm passionate about, and you know, we could use all the help we can get.
All right. Have you seen this ink pen?
I heard it a minute ago. I was waiting.
Let's
to
play it
on the
one
air,
more
so,
time
okay.
and see where he's at.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.
And the most humble.
Oh,
yeah.
Is he not humble?
Yeah, you know.
Oh, my gosh.
I heard his latest book is Humility and How I Obtained It.
So as soon as he gets to that point, they'll start selling the book.
Exactly, yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No. So are you moving studios?
Yes, we're
next,
going over
is that
here.
next week?
Hopefully, we got the wires run yesterday.
Cool.
We got the Arlex. That's
Yep.
I call it the echo proofing material, but it's
It
really
is. I don't
called Arlex.
actually think it works the way you've described it. But
really?
It doesn't actually.
I thought it absorbs the echo, and
Well-
every so often you take them outside like a heater, filter, air conditioner.
Well, you know that's true, and you're
And
going
you
to
shake
need
'em out.
to replace these every year. Then.
Oh.
Yeah, that's because they go bad.
Oh.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Jim. Yeah, so I'll be seeing you in about a year, and we'll replace all
We'll
that.
replace all those echo chambers.
Actually, it's the one product that kind of lasts. If you don't paint over it, or
It'll be good.
It'll work. Yeah,
All right.
forever. So
Okay, I thought they got full of so many echoes it would fall off the wall.
that's exactly right, and then we'll replace them. So that's fine. Yeah, cool.
So just put it in my budget to buy new
I've got
Arlex
a few
once a
sales
year.
calls. You can go with me next week on, and we'll see if we can make that pitch.
So, you've had that Arlex for a year or two now. All right.
Actually, I'll tell you the 10-second story about that. We did have an installation once where they had an all-purpose room, and we had put Arlex material in there, and the room was carpeted.
Okay.
So you would need less because the floor was carpeted. It was an acoustic ceiling. So about 3 years later, a guy from this organization calls, and he said, I think we've got some problem with your acoustic material. And I said, really? Because I'd never ever had that call.
Right.
I was like, did it fall off the wall? And he said, we've got a terrible slapback echo in here. And I said, well, I mean, did anybody take any out? And he said no. He said, well, we did put a new tile floor in. Well, that might be what the issue
That
is.
might make a difference, yeah.
We had to go in and kind of add some things, but yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't usually go bad. It usually
Or
does.
like if it was a band and they all lost their hair in the same year.
That's right. Yeah.
That could create an echo.
That's yeah. That could.
All right.
All right.
Is there anything else I need to know?
No, thank you very much.
You doing okay?
I'm doing well.
All right. Well, good. It's going to be a nice weekend.
Great.
Well, thanks for stopping
Excellent.
by.
Thanks for having me. And
Thanks for supporting the
I
show.
will look for. I'm probably going to walk over and see your studio before I leave.
Okay. You'll be
Stick
impressed.
my head in. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Don't let the old ugly building throw you off. Okay? It's like a diamond in the rough. You got to get inside there to see the value.
There you go. Cool.
All right. Thanks, Kevin.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Take care. All right. That was Kevin Short, Mid-South Audio. 856-6993 if you have any questions or anything. We're going to get Jackie over here. I'm so excited to talk to her. I've been thinking of all kinds of questions I could ask her. This is Jackie from Dry Zone, everybody. And, of course, I bet Jackie doesn't have a special phone number. I have to get my phone number ready.
I don't have a special phone number. You get to use your phone number today.
I have a Jim Weller Dry Zone phone number because Barry is not here today. But anyway, good morning, Jackie.
Good morning. How are you?
Real good. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
How's the little one?
Oh, she's fantastic.
What's her name?
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Couple months old?
4 months.
4 months.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know.
So
Time
4 months.
flies. You think it's gone fast.
Gosh, you're going to miss having to stay up all night and everything.
Oh, I know. I'm going to miss it so much.
That's like missing a heart attack.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. All right. So you're with Dry Zone.
I am with Dry Zone.
Are you the public relations or what are you?
I'm
You're
the
so
marketing
bubbly.
manager. So
Okay.
I go out, I get to talk to people about Dry Zone, what we do, who we are, all about our story, and I get to talk about our fun products and services and
You're
all
always
the news.
hiring new people.
We are, and we still are
Didn't I see a
hiring.
picture the other day? You got 3 new people?
Yeah, we have
Yeah, wow.
Jessica, who I brought on to help me out in the marketing department. She's going to
Okay.
be taking care of a lot of our digital stuff as well
Okay.
as some of our field marketing initiatives. I'm so excited to have her in. She's going to
Wow.
be fantastic. She's in
Good.
California right now, so
Okay.
she can't be here with us. But eventually,
But your
you'll-
worldwide headquarters is right here in Ellendale.
Yes,
Okay, even though she's in California right now.
exactly. Yes,
Okay,
she'll be back today.
Today. Okay. Are you going to let her have tomorrow off and then back at it tomorrow, Sunday,
Yes,
Monday?
yes. Yeah,
Monday?
we're always off on Sunday.
Okay. All right, unless it's an emergency.
Exactly.
All right. So what did you bring today?
I brought with me a smart vent. So let me try to
Let me
get
try
this.
to. I'll hold it up if you can just. It's not over 5 pounds, is it? Nope. Okay. All right. For those that can see this, I call it a smart vent.
Yes. So
Does
this
it
is.
say stainless steel.
It is. It's marine grade stainless steel. So you know
Wow,
it's
no
durable.
rust.
It's not going to rust. This is actually something that we would put in your foundation. They're approved by FEMA to reduce your flood insurance.
You mean in our cement block foundation?
Yep.
Those little squares where there's normally a vent.
Right.
You would put this instead.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially if you're in a floodplain. Well,
Oh, okay.
because
well,
the water is going to be able to enter into the crawl space and exit,
okay.
reducing the water pressure so that way it doesn't destroy your foundation.
Oh, okay. Okay, because it opens wide if the water wants to come back out.
Yes, so that way
Okay.
it equalizes the pressure on both the inside
kinda
and
cool.
outside of the foundation. And
All
it's
right.
going to, because, you'll see these foundations after floods that have completely collapsed, or maybe homes that have come off their foundation because of the pressure.
Wow.
So this is going to save your home in the event of a flood.
Mm-hmm.
If you're down near Bethany, Rehoboth, Lewis, those areas where you are going to see a tidal flood surge during hurricanes and nor'easters and things like that.
Gosh, this is pretty good investment.
It's definitely a good investment, and
Do you install them?
we do. We install them.
Really?
We service them. We're a certified installer. So SmartVent is actually a company, an outside company, but we're a certified installer of SmartVent.
Okay, which means there's been some training to it, and
Yep,
so on and so forth.
exactly. And when it comes to your investment, you can actually save up to 83% of your flood insurance off your flood insurance bill by installing these in your
okay.
home.
Because your insurance company is going to recognize you've proactively took an approach
Yep,
to help save your property.
exactly.
Now, if somebody does know or doesn't know or says, I've never even heard of these things,
Mm-hmm.
that you'll come out and talk about this, no charge for talking?
Exactly. We will come out. We do free, no obligation inspections. We
No pressure at all.
None
I've
at all.
dealt with them for sure.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
one of those things where we just want to come out there. We want to find out what's going on under your home and then give you the information that you need to make the right decisions.
Mm-hmm.
It's always your home. It's your decision. So
No pressure.
exactly.
Right.
And when it comes time for you to sell your home, anything that you do with us becomes transferable into your next
So you're
homeowner.
really adding value not just to the current homeowner, but you're adding value to the resale value, like when you have to have it inspected and stuff like that.
Exactly, and we see that a lot. A lot of people who come in, they're selling their home. They want to have it inspected. We'll check it out. We'll give them a quote, and then we'll help them with the new homeowner and the current homeowner to work out a plan that's best for them.
And Dry Zone's such a reputable, recognized name. I mean, we all know there's other people that do or say they do whatever anybody else does, but the real proof is in the pudding when you need them. Or there's a
Exactly.
problem or a warranty. Are they still in business and are they still standing? Or are they still there to make things
Exactly.
right? You know,
Yeah.
I got a call already, and it's from Milton, Delaware. All right. So,
Yeah.
Dry Zone,
That's us.
what an amazing company. Now, you have obviously enjoyed working there.
I have. I started back working there in October, and I've really had a fantastic time. Bill and Heather have taken me under their wing. I've learned a ton about our products. It's been fantastic. I've gotten to go all the way up to Connecticut to,
wow.
To do some trainings with them, and it's really been a fantastic experience. So if you're looking for a career, we're looking for people, and we don't just want anybody who just wants a job. We want somebody who wants to be in a career.
Right. You're not looking for somebody where the girlfriend sent the boyfriend out and said, you get a job today.
Exactly.
That's not what you're looking for.
Yeah, we're looking for installers.
Passionate.
Yeah, and foremen, passionate people. We're looking for sales guys. We're looking for lots of different people. So if you want a career, we're the place to go.
You're the place. Now, I'm going to give out this special phone number. Is
Yes.
that okay?
Yes, you can give out your special phone number.
Here it is. This is the Jim Weller Dry Zone number. It's 866, so that means it's toll-free from anywhere. 866-222-1091. 866-222-1091, or, of course, on the web, dryzone.com. Good company. I've dealt with them since I've been involved with them and promoting them and talking about them. I know many people that have dealt with them and are very happy. So if you have any questions about Dry Zone, call Dry Zone, call me. I guarantee you they'll do a good job for you. Anything else?
No, and you can always come and stop by our Big Red Bar in the worldwide headquarters in
On
Ellendale.
Route 16.
Exactly.
Yes, there's no bigger headquarters for Dry Zone than right there.
Yeah, and we're also hosting for you a paint night.
Yeah.
We're very excited about that.
I think we might be sold out, believe
That
it or
is
not.
so much fun. I
Yeah.
can't wait. This will be my first
You're
paint
going?
night. Yes, I'm going.
Oh, wow.
I'll be there
Okay.
July 13th.
Yeah, July 13th. So we're having a big paint night there.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Well, have a good weekend, Jackie.
You too.
Thank
Enjoy.
you.
Enjoy
All
the
right.
weather.
All right. You got that okay? Okay. All right, everybody. So we talked about Dry Zone. We talked about Mid-South Audio. We've had a good morning so far. We're live on My Cozy TV, and we thank them for hosting us. And we're also live on Delaware 105.9, and we're also streaming at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. Brooks, you hearing all the phone calls?
Yeah, that phone is ringing off the hook.
Isn't that neat?
Yes.
We have a lot of fun, folks. We do want you to understand we have fun, and having fun is free. So no charge for that. The fun meter is off the hook. But we do this show, and we do it live every week. And next week, hopefully, we're going to be over in the studio. Can you give us an update there, Mr. Ritter?
Yep. I just got to I got to drop a couple of lines over a wall.
Okay.
And then once that's done, next week we're going to be hanging the rest of the RLX from the ceiling.
Okay.
And once those two things are done, I mean, that's pretty much it.
So we're 90% sure we're going to be doing the show over there.
Yeah.
So we may sound and look different next week. It's the Dry Zone Studio, as a matter of fact. We've named it. So we're calling it the Dry Zone Studio. So anyway, that'll be next week. Now, what have I missed? I did need to talk about L&W Insurance. I was just talking to them this week because my health care is going up. And but what I liked is they walked me through this plan and that plan and said, man, you got to do this, you got to do that. You want to avoid this, you want to avoid that. And I'll tell you what else I like about them. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. And when we have a problem, they make it clear. Do not call Blue Cross Blue Shield. You call L&W, and they'll talk to Blue Cross Blue Shield for you. So listen, what I'm saying is whether you need auto insurance, whether you need health insurance, whether you need life insurance, whether you need workman's compensation, liability insurance, whatever, property insurance and so on, homeowners, car insurance, any kind of insurance, they are insurance professionals. That's what they do. They don't do it as a hobby. They don't do it on the side. They don't sell just one brand. So, if you want to talk about insurance, they may get 2 or 3 different quotes together for you to see what's best for you. You may have multiple properties where if you decide to put this one with that one, you might get a discount or something like that. So I like them. I've dealt with them a long time, 25, 30 years, to be quite honest with you. So L&W Insurance Agency, good people, honest people. They'll come to you, or you can call them on the phone, or you can go to them, okay? But their phone number is 856-7828. It's 856-7828. Now, you may be listening and saying to yourself, I already have plenty of insurance. That's fine. I'm glad you do. You should, okay? But you want to make sure every once in a while that you just get somebody else's opinion. Let them review what you've got. Make sure you've got the right deductibles. Make sure that, there's just not something else you need to know. So estimates are free. Consultations are free. It's L&W Insurance Agency, 856-7828, 856-7828. lwinsurance.com, okay? And then I wanted to say somebody dropped off a watermelon here the other day, and I believe they told me it was Jim Gallagher, who is staying at Deep Branch Family Campground in Milton. That's right next to Eagles Nest Church. And I just want to say, Jim, thank you very much. And it made me think of something else, Brooks. It made me think, did I get all that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. It made me think, if you're watching us on My Cozy TV, or you own a business and you've got us tuned in, we'd like to hear from you. We'd like to give a shout out to you. So how would they communicate? They would just maybe go to Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook and send you a message, or that doesn't work today?
No, that absolutely works.
All right, so if you own a business and you've got us tuned in at your business and your customers are listening to us, or, you've got us on TV, send Brooks a note, and we'll give you a shout out. But I hear at a Deep Branch Family Campground, did I say that right? Deep Branch Family Campground. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Real nice campground. They got cabins, and they have, you can bring your own trailer and stuff like that. They got a pool. They got a nice camp store, and just a great place to go and relax and wind down, family friendly, and so on. But anyway, I think inside their little store that they watch this show on TV. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yeah, it's like a sponsor.
I'm so excited. I had no idea. I had no idea. So anyway, check them out if you want to go camping. Dave and Linda Gallup. I talked to Dave the other day, and he had a procedure done. I said, does it make you any taller? He said, no, it does not make me any taller. So good morning, Dave. Good morning, Linda. But, as you get older, what you end up doing is comparing the medical procedures you're having done. Used to be people compare what kind of gas mileage your vehicle's getting and stuff like that. But now as I'm getting older, I'm like, I find myself having conversations. And what have you had done lately? And what have you had done? And so on and so forth. So anyway, Dave, Linda, good morning to you two. Did I mention the contest? Is the phone rung enough?
I keep mentioning it.
Oh,
Let's see how many calls we can get this morning.
Should we show ourselves again?
Yeah, sure.
You want to?
Yeah, we got time.
All right, here's the deal, folks. We're going to stand in front of the camera real quick. It's three of us. The three amigos, okay? That's how I put it. Or when you think of Pep Boys, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, whatever the names were, Meeny, Mo, and Jack. Anyway, it's me, Colin, and Brooks. It's a real simple question, okay? Yeah, here you go. All right, there's the one way. There's the other way. There's the other way. Okay? So anyway, for those watching on TV, you have a little bit of an advantage. If you're watching online, or if you stare at your radio in your car long enough, you'll see something. But anyway, we're just letting you know, all you got to do, it's like the simplest contest I think we've ever had. Just guess our weight. All three of us added together, okay? Now, we're not all three going to stand on the scale at one time. We've got this figured out. We're going to stand on the scale individually. We're going to take a pen and paper, maybe a calculator, and we're going to write down the weights, and then we're going to add them together, and whoever's the first person, not the second person, but the first person to guess our weight. I don't know Brooks's weight. I don't know Colin's, and they don't know mine. So we're going to all reveal that here in a little while. Okay, I feel like we're on Oprah or something like that, or Jerry Springer or whatever. But anyway, I'm just saying that we're going to weigh ourselves, and if you are the first person to guess the combined weight of the three of us, you will be the sole winner of a brand new, never been used kayak, okay? Just like this. You say, well, is there something wrong with it? Has it got a hole in it? It's got one hole, folks. This kayak has one hole. And what it is it's like a jump seat. You just run, jump in it, and launch yourself kayaking and hope you brought the paddle with you. But you get a paddle and the kayak absolutely free. You don't fill out no 1099s. My daughter won tickets to Firefly, and she wouldn't take them because she didn't want to fill out that 1099 form. It was amazing. I was like, gee whiz. But anyway, so I'm just letting you know, no 1099s, no height, weight requirement. Doesn't matter if you're bald or got a full head of hair. It doesn't even matter if you're as intelligent as the three of us. You win this kayak, it's yours. There's no permits, no licensing, no instructions. It has Armstrong steering. It's free. Okay? How's that? Anything else I need to say? All right. They're saying, get me out of here. All right. I'm going to play with the Donald Trump ink pen some more. Colin, you can help me with that. What else did I want to say? Let me talk about Jerry's Lawn Care real quick so he doesn't get mad at me. Jerry Santora. Now, here's a guy who's been advertising on the show that's telling me he gets phone calls every week, okay? And I want to say thank you to my advertisers, as well as thank you to the people that support my advertisers. I know people that have dealt with Jerry and been very happy. The dude does pavers. He does lawn care. He also can trim trees. He can cut them down. He can cut them up. He can dig up the stumps. He can grind up the stumps. He does lawn care. He does irrigation systems. All around good guy. Estimates are free. He's been working and serving the community for over 10 years. He's an owner, operator, honest businessman. It's Jerry's Lawn Care. On the web, it's JLC-LLC.com. That's JLC-LLC.com. Okay? Phone number's 363-6025. Got choked up there. 363-6025. Jerry Santoro. You call him, tell him I sent you. Whatever you need done, he'll give you a price. He'll treat you fair, and he'll do a great job. Okay? Okay. Now, if you are listening on the radio, we're going to take a break in a minute or two, and if you don't want to miss anything we're saying, then you can switch over to My Cozy TV, which is Comcast 204, Mediacom 99, or on the air at 31.2. And if that don't suit, you can log into WellerDoesDelmarva.com and watch us, because when we're not on the radio, we still continue to talk and educate you, entertain you, and tell you things that you've never heard before. Okay? Because that's what we're about. It's all about information. We're flowing information. Okay? So anyway, I just wanted to tell you all that. Is this mic on, Brooks?
Yep.
I want to hit the ink pen. This is my Donald Trump Father's Day gift.
I will be.
Let me go to another one.
Look, I'm really rich.
Listen to this one.
I will build a great, great wall on our southern border, and I will have Mexico pay for that wall.
That's very courteous of him, is it not?
Very much so.
I wouldn't have wanted to have Ecuador pay for it.
I don't wear a toupee.
He doesn't wear a toupee. It's his real hair.
I swear.
We're taking a break now. All right, everybody, stay tuned. Got some news for you on TV I want to tell you about. All right? So we'll be right back on Delaware 105.9 in a couple minutes. All right, everybody, we're going to continue here on the stream and on TV, and I got a crazy offer for you. This is a real offer, so pay attention right now. You got to dial 337-7300 and say, I want one. Pick an item, Brooks. What is an item we should just literally give away for free right now to anybody watching on TV?
You're putting me on the spot.
I am putting you on the spot because I'm looking around thinking, what do I want to give away? I have no idea. How about these big hatchets? What do we do? How about an ice scraper for your windshield? I'm trying to think. We need to give away something absolutely free right now if you call up and say, I want one.
What about a brass planner?
Brass planner. Now, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to give away the Weller's discount card.
Alrighty.
Go to Wellers.com real quick. You can look at one. This card is normally $15. I'm going to give you one absolutely free if you'll do me a favor. You call me up and tell me where you're watching from and whether you're on the stream or TV, and I'll give you one of the cards free. What it is, it's a discount card for Abbott's Grill. I have found it's Abbott's Grill in Milford, not Laurel. I've had people go to Laurel and the card won't work. So I want to apologize to those people. So it's Abbott's Grill in Milford, Papa John's, Applebee's, Hardee's, Bethany Blues, Professional Power Wash, Duck Inn Car Wash, Arby's, Subway, Cafe Tamborelli's, McDonald's, The Palace, Snow Yo, Rudy's Diner, Rita's, Nicola's, and Mama Maria's. All those places, you get a discount. The card's free. All you've got to do is call me right now and say, I'm watching you, and I'm watching you from wherever it is. Okay? 337-7300, no purchase necessary. Now, Wall Service Center is open today. In fact, it's 8 o'clock, and they are open now. Okay? Phone number, 422-8110. 422-8110 is the phone number for Wall Service Center. And listen, if you need your car worked on and you're looking for a good place and you say, I want somebody that's going to give me an idea of what it's going to be before I do it. I don't want any surprises. I want them to stand behind it after they do it. And I want convenient hours, convenient location, and great service. That's what Wall Service Center is. 5 bays, 5 different people that can work on your car. They can handle a lot of different things. They're all trained technicians, and they've been in business 58 years downtown Milford, okay? Very nice location, easy to get into Milford, drop your car off. Their hours are like Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, and then Saturday, 8 to noon. If you need something as simple as you're going to go through inspection or you think your headlight's not working or whatever, pull on in and they'll kind of stop what they're doing. And they will check your brake lights and turn signals and things like that. They'll check your wiper blades. They'll check the air in the tires. And they will also check your windshield washer fluid. Now, of course, if you need anything, they're going to charge you for that. But you won't have to make an appointment or whatever. So whether you're going on a trip or getting ready to go somewhere or, you just want that stuff checked or you're going through inspection, Walls Service Center, downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street, and they'll take good care of you. Now, if you say, man, I got an exhaust leak, I don't know who to get that fixed with, they can handle that. Air conditioning. And they work on, I know Colin says it a lot on the radio, kind of in a joking way, but he's sincere. They work on anything that has an automotive-style air conditioner, which I think is one that's run by a fan belt, okay? So let's say you have a farm tractor, and you just need the daggone thing fixed, and you kind of need to get on with it. You don't have to wait and make an appointment for some company to come to you. You get that tractor to Walls Service Center, you drive it right downtown Milford, and they'll take care of you. They've actually got 5 bays, and they've even got 5 of those air conditioning machines, so they can work on 5 different projects at one time just in the air conditioning world. So when it's hot and when your air conditioner's not working, your fuse is short. That's a funny thing, isn't it? Your fuse really gets short when that air conditioner ain't working.
Absolutely.
It really does. So anyway, it's 422-8110, Walls Service Center. I highly recommend them. I deal with them. Got many friends that do. I meet people all the time that have had a great experience there. It's not their first day on the job, and they'll treat you real good, real fair, real honest, and they know what they're doing. So that's that. Now, is there anything else, Brooks, we want to talk to as far as the audience? We gave away some of the Weller's discount cards. Now, that was an as-seen-on-TV offer. It's not on the radio. We're not on the radio right now, right?
That's correct.
All right, and it was free. Mm-hmm. So you say, I want one, okay? Do me a favor, too. Don't call and give me, 6 family members that say you want one. I only want to give away one per little group. Is that all right? I had somebody the other day call and give this big, long list of everybody that wanted something, and I'm like, no. I mean, let's the spirit of this is I want to get you through the door. I want to bless you with a gift, but I'm not looking to go broke giving these gifts away either. So I need it to be fair to all involved. Okay, is that all right?
Sure.
Okay.
Stan wants to know if I had a rock in my pocket.
Oh well, Colin's got 5 pounds of keys. So anyway, it's going to be interesting to see if anybody guesses that, isn't it?
Yes.
It's one of the best contests we've ever had.
Sure, absolutely.
So we need to know, we're looking for ideas. You're going to have to post these. You can call and leave. I'm looking for more ideas, giveaways or something we should do. Oh, I got a brand new thing I need to tell you about, too. I'll have to tell you once we come back on the radio, okay? I got a whole new idea if you want to sell something. I got a way that I hopefully can get you whatever you want to get sold. I'm thinking more like vehicles, boats, jet skis, something you could bring here. But I'm going to tell you about it after I go back on the radio. Don't let me forget, okay?
Sure.
All right. Have I got any more people going to be on and talk to me today?
Brandon will be back, and the manager, Jason, will be with you
my gosh,
towards the end
Jason
of the show.
Troyer. That dude is just like a wealth of information.
We're going to have some minutes with the manager.
Minutes with the manager. A manager minute. Okay? So anyway, Weller's are going to be open today. You going to be in sales, Brooks?
I am.
Okay, and it's going to be a busy day. Everybody on deck? We got a full crew?
Minus one. We
one.
are going to be short Terry today.
Okay, so Terry's off today.
Yeah, he went. Well, he went home towards the end of the day, and supposedly it's not any better today.
Okay. So he's not feeling good, and he thought he would just take his boat out and just try to feel a little better.
Little fishing, little grilling, just relax, enjoy the weather.
All right. So anyway, folks, I got a brand new idea I want to tell you about as soon as I go back on the radio. But I want to say thanks a lot to all the people that watch us and listen. We got to get Bob Backman back on.
Yeah.
Okay? He's a pretty cool dude.
Cool Bobby B.
Cool Bobby B. So, Bobby, if you're listening or watching, we need you on this show. We have some things we want to talk to you about. So anyway, we're going to be coming back on the radio. Then I got some more stuff I want to tell you about. Sounds like we're going to talk to Brandon, and then it sounds like we're going to talk to Jason. And before it's over with, we're going to tell you who won the kayak. We're going to be giving away a brand new kayak. It's amazing. So anyway, I just want to let you know that we have had a lot of phone calls. The phone number. All right, now we're back on the radio too, so we're everywhere. If you're watching on TV and you got to hit the road, tune us in at Delaware 1059. And don't forget, if you want to try to win the kayak, the contest is this simple. Guess the combined weight of myself, Brooks Ritter, and Colin Walls, and we are going to weigh ourselves at about 8:45. We won't be taking any callers past that. You give a call to 337-7300, leave your name and number, and guess the combined weight. And if you're the first person to guess that weight correctly, you are going to win a brand new kayak. This thing's never been used, right?
That's correct.
It's only got one hole in it.
That's correct.
And it comes with a paddle.
Yeah. Are we going to give them a choice of color?
I don't know. Should we?
I think we should.
Okay, so what color holes do we have?
Yellow, red.
Oh, you just mean a
blue.
choice of the color of the kayak.
Well, technically the hole's that color too.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, if you're looking in the hole, that's the color you see.
All right. So what are the choices of color?
Red, yellow, and blue.
Are these new or are they used?
They are brand new.
Coming in a box?
They're in a bag.
They come in a bag.
Yep.
Okay, a nice carrying bag.
Sure.
All right. So it's a brand new kayak with a paddle, $188 value. We're giving this puppy away free.
That's correct.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And all they have to do is simply guess our weight.
That's correct.
All three of us added together.
Very simple.
We don't even know what it is right now. Is that right?
That's correct.
All right. Can I talk about something new after I talk about my accountant?
Yes.
Okay, because I got a new idea I want to share with everybody. It's how I can help you sell something. But in the meantime, let's talk about accounting. George Luff, Luff & Associates, been my accountant for a long time, okay? Does a good job for us, does all of our accounting and so on. Something that he does that's been a huge help. Like your accountant, you think of, I use my accountant now and then, really need to communicate with him towards the end of the year and so on. Tax time. But when you think of payroll, that's a weekly or biweekly or monthly event. So that is a more in-your-face type thing. And if you own a business, you know what it's like to wonder, have I got this right? Do I got to keep up with these charts? Is there anything new that I need to know? And so on. And with Luff & Associates, they have a new system called Easy Payroll. In fact, it's not new. They've been doing it for 3 or 4 years now. And they have been doing the payroll for Wellers, and we really, really like it. Now, in the beginning, when I agreed to do it, I thought, this is a no-brainer. They charge us this much. I don't have to keep up with this or this. Jenny, who does my payroll, can be freed up to do other things. She loves it. I love it. It's great. So if you own a business, whether you got 1 or 2 employees, because small business, I think we've got about 14 employees, or if you have a big business with hundreds of employees, you give them a call. They can help you as little as you want or as much as you want. And on top of that, you don't have to deal with them for your accounting for them to help you with the payroll. But if you want to deal with them for the accounting, they're accepting new customers all the time. So the phone number is 422-9699. No high pressure. Give a call. Say, I heard about this on Jim's show. I want to talk to you about my payroll, what I'd like done, and you give me an idea what it's going to be, and then you decide if it's good for you or not. 422-9699, 422-9699, Luff, L-U-F-F, CPAs, that would be CPA with an S, luffcpas.com on the web. My new idea, everybody, okay? My new idea is this. We hopefully are going to be in a brand new studio next week. It's called the Dry Zone Studio, all right? It's going to be a work in progress. But once we get there, we're going to be able to go outside the front of the building and talk about product, right?
Yep.
So we're going to have sheds and kayaks and trailers that we're going to talk about. But I got an offer for you. Let's say this is perfect for car dealers. Okay? But let's say you're not a car dealer and you're just John Q. Public and you've got a car for sale, a truck for sale, you've got a jet ski for sale or a boat, something that we could talk about in person. You would bring it here. Of course, you'd contact me in advance. You would bring it here. I would interview you. We would go outside the building and we would highlight this thing. So you're going to get heard on the radio for starters. Then people are going to see it on TV and on the stream. What's nice about the stream, everybody that advertises on this show gets more bang for their buck than anywhere else they could advertise because every time somebody watches the show later on the stream, your ad gets seen again. So think about that. If you're thinking about advertising, you advertise here, it gets heard on the radio, it gets seen on TV, and then on top of that, every time somebody watches our show again and again and again, and people do that, it gets seen again. So where are you going to get that kind of exposure for no more than we're charging? But here's what I'm going to do. If you want to bring an item to me, it can be a small item, a big item, whatever, as long as I can get it in the camera outside the front of the building, we will talk about it, we will highlight it, we will give out your contact info, and we will get you exposed. What happens from there, I don't know. But it could be a tractor, it could be a piece of equipment, it could be a camper, it could be I don't know what. But that's something brand new I'm going to offer. You can do it one time. It's $200, okay? So if you want to be the first one to do it, I'll do for nothing. The second one to do it, I'll do it for $50. The third person to do it's $100, and the fourth would be $150. How about that? You got to remind me of all that. So the first person that wants me to highlight something is not going to cost you nothing. All right? And we're going to do that next week. So what I'm saying is, but here's where if I was a car dealer, think about this. For $200, you bring over a car, we're going to highlight that car, but we're going to give out your info. And it's going to be seen on TV as well as on the stream and heard on the radio for $200. And then if people go back to the stream, it happens again and again. But you bring a different car every week. I don't think for $800 a month you can beat it. But you don't have to do it 4 times. You can do it 1 time. So I'm just letting you know if you have an interest in that, you call me and we'll talk about it. Brandon, are you ready? I've been looking all over for you.
I was lost.
You were lost.
I found
All
my way
right,
back.
now you're found. All right, what in the world is going on? Are you keeping up with these phone calls?
I am trying.
Okay, because we're going to weigh in at 8:45.
Yes,
All right,
I've
and
got
no
a list
calls,
going.
and no calls past 8:45. All
Okay.
right.
Yep.
All right. What is up with you?
Well, most people know me over here. I'm the shed guru,
Yes.
and I don't think I've talked about that recently. So
I don't know if I've ever seen so many sheds on one piece of property.
Oh, a lot of sheds. A lot of sheds.
All lined up down there.
Yes.
All right.
And they're steady coming in and out. So
Yeah.
if you one thing I wanted to highlight, I had somebody come in. They said, I saw this shed out there a couple weeks ago. They were down here on vacation, and they saw a shed out there, and they came back a couple weeks later, and the shed wasn't there anymore.
Oh,
And they
okay.
were kind of bummed out. They're like, man, I really like that shed. And they started explaining it to me, and they, for some reason, thought they couldn't get that shed anymore.
That
So-
was the only one.
Right. So
These are not limited editions.
these are not limited editions. We do custom make. We can get them custom made
right.
for you.
So it's fresh inventory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We are constantly selling our in-stock sheds, but we actually sell more specially made sheds than we do the in-stock sheds.
It's not abnormal to sell more than 1 shed a day.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No,
Absolutely
yeah.
not. Okay.
It's definitely an industry that is booming right now.
Well, we got the selection, we got the price,
We
got
do.
the product, we got the quality.
we've kind of fabricated a real sweet deal.
There's other people that sell sheds, and that's good
Yes,
because it gives us something for our customers to compare to.
that's correct. Yep.
Yeah, but I hear it all the time. We're $300, $500, $600 less than pretty much anything.
And we've done that on purpose.
Yeah.
And then we obviously give you the service here. We're going to take you out. We'll show you the sheds. If you have questions, we're going to sit down. We're going to talk to you. We're going to answer your questions. We're going to honestly tell you if we can or cannot do what you're looking for.
Yeah.
But we don't
And
have
we're
very
not
many.
going to tell you what you want to hear.
Right.
We're going to tell you what you need to hear.
Right, exactly. I'm working on a shed right now. It's being built where a customer was very concerned about his lawnmower. He's got a real commercial grade,
Oh,
heavy-duty
to
lawnmower.
fit through the door?
Well, a couple
weight?
things: fit through the door and the weight.
Okay,
and
the
we
floor.
and you know I explained to him how the sheds were built and everything, and he says I just don't think that's going to take the weight. So we're actually increasing the framing to 12-inch on center
Instead of 16.
instead of 16,
Okay.
and we're also going to do what I call sister joisting, which is you got your floor joist and then you have one directly next to it for the 6-foot span in front of his door where he's going to park his mower.
I think that's great because, this gentleman here, he may get a bigger mower.
Correct.
You don't want to buy the shed just for the mower you own.
Correct.
You want to be prepared.
And I suggested one thing to him that he not quite thought about. And this is what we're trying to do here for you: is get you a shed that you need, and maybe think
For
of
today
things.
and tomorrow.
Correct. He wanted to do just the sister joist across the 6 foot, and I suggested to him, I said, hey, why don't we do the 12-inch framing all the way across the floor, because you may get into pavers or something. You never know, and you need that
Or
extra.
you might have 2 mowers.
Right, and you'll need that extra support. So the story, the meaning of the story is we're able to really kind of fit whatever you need.
Right.
And
we may help you think, like we're going to brainstorm together.
Correct.
We're not
Correct.
just trying to sell you something.
Right, and we're not
trying
going to force
help
you. Right.
Right. And that's what we do with trailers too. We try to
Correct.
help people because sometimes the shed's the first shed somebody's ever bought.
Right. So, come down, sit down with me, myself, Terry, Earl, Brooks, Jason.
That's too many people.
Too many people. We're going to help you out, and we've got the inventory in stock if you want to kind of go out and really look at the shed and
Touch
see
'em,
how it's
feel 'em.
built.
Look at this roof. Look at this siding.
Correct.
Look at this stonework. Look at this door.
Correct. A lot of people are like, well, what's the difference between that A-frame and that A-frame? And one's a cape and one's an A-frame. And we're able to, kind of show you the differences, whether it's the wider trim or arch trim on the doors and stuff like that. So we got a lot of different options. If we don't have it in stock, we can get it built for you. I know the owners of the company very well. They are legitimately Amish-built sheds.
Yeah, and the Amish people that own it come with it when they deliver.
Correct.
Yeah.
They have a driver bring them down. They
Would you
install
agree
them.
we get more comments on the delivery?
Yes.
People are, I don't know what they're thinking, but they're just so impressed how they don't tear up their yard.
Right. Caleb is very, very professional when it comes to installing the shed. He raises concerns when he thinks something may not go quite the way the customer might think. He relays the information well, and very, very few have I ever heard of anything bad about him. He's very, very, very nice to deal with, and really knows how to get even the bigger sheds in.
And even when there's something that doesn't suit a customer, they're just so accommodating.
They are.
We like that. All right. So what's your number? 337?
337-8228. If you want to see what we have in stock, you're a little ways away. We do give free tours.
If they come when we're closed, are the doors unlocked?
They are. Yep.
Okay.
You can open them up.
Just please latch the door when you're done.
Correct. There's little sheets in there that show the sizes and options and prices. If you're from a ways away, we have them listed on our website, wellers.com.
Okay. Prices too?
Prices too, sizes and options as well on that as well. So.
All right.
I'm
going to leave you.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm going to leave you.
Okay. Nice seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. All right, Brandon, you give him a call, 337-8228. There's Brandon and Brooks. They're brothers. They both work here. There's Earl, who is a really good gentleman and a great salesman. Then there is Jason, who is my son-in-law, and he's the manager. And then there is Terry, who is kind of new, but not new to the sales automotive industry, and quite an asset to us right out of the chute. Just come right in, kick in, and he's really going to help tune us up a little bit. So we got a good group here, don't we, Brooks?
We do, yeah.
Probably the best group we've ever had. We got 2 guys in the shop now, both of them very conscious, young men, want to do a good job. We got some pleasing people here, don't we?
Yeah. We have a
not
great
perfect, not going to get everything right every time, but we're going to do our best, and that's all we're really obligated to do.
Absolutely.
All right, can I talk about That Granite Place for just a minute?
Absolutely.
Mark Johnson, I get to spend Friday mornings with him. He's a good man. He's a good friend. He owns a business called ThatGranitePlace.com. Now, you can buy granite many different places, but the one nice thing about That Granite Place is it's locally owned, locally operated by Mark Johnson. Very conveniently located right down here on Route 13 in Bridgeville. Got about 1,000 slabs out there. They sell granite and marble and quartz, and they're just a nice company to deal with. Beyond nice, their workmanship is so impeccable. You can see them. I mean, when you go there, you can look through the doors and see the people in the shop cutting it and rounding the edges and sealing the seams and grinding it and just looking at it and staring at it and just getting it just right. It's like they're artists. I mean, they're out there just really doing a good job. They have a really nice showroom, okay, and you can stop in and talk to them. And you don't have to be a contractor. You could just be a homeowner and say, I'm going to remodel my kitchen. or my bathrooms, and I'm going to need some countertops, or you can be building a brand new house. If you deal with a contractor, just let them know you want to deal with that Granite Place. Service after the sale. Again, locally owned and operated, largest selection in Delaware, free in-home estimates. They have a hands-on showroom and a design center, and you can also build your countertops online if you want to. So they work with many local contractors. They have a quick turnaround time, and on top of that, they even can handle the plumbing part of it for you too, so you're not dealing with one person for this, another person for that. So one phone call gets it done. 337-7490. 337-7490. ThatGranitePlace.com on the web. Tell them I sent you. They'll take good care of you, and they do a good job. So what is the next thing that I want to talk about? We've got the contest. The phone has been ringing off the hook. You do need to call by 8:45 if you want to guess the combined weight of myself, Colin Walls, and Brooks Ritter and be eligible to win a brand new kayak. You will have to guess it exactly. I've had people say, well, I was close. Well, close is not going to get it, okay? This isn't horseshoes. This is a contest where you have to guess the exact weight. So anyway, we do have a lot of fun with these contests, and we're also asking you if you have any suggestions for any contests, giveaways. We got the spinning wheel, the Plinko game, and so on. And then I mentioned that new advertising opportunity. I actually just thought of this in the past day or two. But basically what we're going to do when we go to the new studios, we're going to be able to go outside or at least stand inside and zoom the camera out there, and I'll have a microphone. So if you got something you want to sell for $200, you bring your item here. You got to call me in advance and coordinate all this. You bring your item here. You bring your item. And I am going to talk to you with your item about your item. So your item is going to be seen on the stream, it's going to be seen on TV, and it's going to be heard on the radio. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to give out your contact info, and then you take your item with you. But we're going to get you exposure like you can't get in any other form of advertising, okay? In other words, you're getting three things in one for $200. And, you know, it could be, like I say, I was thinking it could even be something simple that you want to sell or something big. I mean, it could be a car. It could be a backhoe. It could be something like that. So anyway, just something new we're going to try. You give me a call, 337-7300, same number for everything, whether you want to advertise, whether you want to do that, whether you want to enter the contest, or whatever. Can I talk about No Nonsense Office Machines? I'm going to have him on here in a few weeks. Rick Fowler, our good friend there at No Nonsense Office Machines. Man, the dude can work on just about anything. So what it is he started out, he was my copier guy, okay, and does a great job of taking care of our copiers and selling them and servicing them and stuff like that. Has been for at least 25 years, if not more. But he also, recently we bought a bunch of computer stuff from him. We bought a computer and we bought some monitors and what else did we get? Maybe a keyboard and some speakers and wireless mouse and all this, and very competitively priced, was real good with us, walking us through, saying this is the one you should get compared to this one. So we were very happy there. But he sells fax machines, he sells gaming systems, he sells computers, tablets, laptops, printers. He also sells copiers. Now, not only does he sell them new, he sells them new, and he sells them used. And his used ones aren't like, oh, I just plugged it in and the screen comes on. He has trained technicians that bench test everything and make sure if you do buy it used, you know that it's right. And then on top of that, you also get, he stands behind it. Okay, I don't know the exact warranties, but he stands behind everything he sells. Locally owned, locally operated, very easy to talk to. You know, when you think of computers and stuff, sometimes you think they're going to talk above you. And not him. He talks right to you in a language you understand. So if you need any help in any way, shape, or form, if you got a computer that just needs servicing or whatever, buying one, servicing one, whatever you may need, Rick is the guy. And where in the world is it? It's like one-stop shopping for all your electronic needs right there in Georgetown, just 2 miles east of the Circle on Route 9. There's a place called Sports at the Beach Complex. His business is right next to it. It's called No Nonsense Office Machines, and he will tell you right up front about what you're looking at to fix something, whether it's worth doing, whether it's not. Phone number is 856-7381, 856-7381. Tell him I sent you. He'll treat you good, and I want you to deal with him. Good supporter of Weller Does Them More. I'm actually going to have him on here in a week or two just so we could talk to him and see what's going on. So anyway, Had a lot of phone calls today. Every week I say, I don't know if we've had this many phone calls before. I can't keep track of them, okay? I could tell you that it's been ringing like crazy. So we have advertising opportunities. We want to help people sell something. What do you think of that new idea?
I think it sounds like a great
Say
opportunity.
a guy's got a boat for sale, and he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't even know where to begin. He could buy an ad here. He could buy an ad there. He could spend $30, $50, $100, whatever he wants to do. For $200, he brings it here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's not going to leave it. He's going to take it home with him when he's done. We're going to give him exposure on 3 different ways: radio, TV. Well, even, we might start having people come, each week just to see what somebody has. So anyway, and then, we see what happens. We can't guarantee anything. We're just guaranteeing you we're going to get you exposure.
And the one
Beyond
thing,
that, go ahead.
One thing you got to look at with this type of opportunity, other mediums that you may use, once the ad or whatever is done,
It's done.
It's done. With this type of opportunity, it's going to be on Weller Does Delmarva pretty much.
Yes.
Ongoing.
That's why I was thinking a car dealer.
Oh, yeah.
Because even if they sell the car they bring, their ad is always on Weller Does Delmarva.
Absolutely.
So anyway, we'll see how that goes, won't we?
We will.
We can even take pictures on Facebook. Did anybody take pictures of Jackie and Kevin?
Brandon sure did.
Wow, good. All right, well, that was just something else I was thinking. We could take pictures. I mean, we could do a Facebook Live while we're at it.
Yeah.
For those things. That would be neat too, wouldn't it? Man, we are going crazy here, okay? All right, what is the next thing I got? 8:27. Now, listen, folks, you've only got about 15 more minutes to enter the contest. It's real simple. You have to be the first person to guess the combined weight of myself, Colin, and Brooks Ritter. We're going to have our shoes on and everything, and we're going to be what you see is what you get. We saw us earlier, and if you are the first person to guess the combined weight of all 3 of us, you win a brand new kayak. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Not too complicated, is it?
No.
And the phone's been ringing off the hook, 337-7300. If you don't call before 8:45, you won't be eligible, because then we've got to stop what we're doing. We've got to weigh ourselves, and then we also have to let Brandon listen to all these messages, okay? All right. The phone is ringing, is it not?
It is ringing.
Okay.
It's ringing a lot.
So, all right. So anyway, just want to let you know, and you can guess one time. Are you waving to me? Okay. Oh, okay. Colin's waving over there. I thought he was. I've seen him first thing this morning. In fact, he drove me here. Well, let me give you a health update real quick. Maybe I'll do that after 8:30. But I am doing better, everybody. So week by week, little by little. Someday I'm coming back to work, and someday I'll be allowed to drive again. I'm driving Denise crazy as she drives me. She drives my truck, which she's not familiar with. So I'm saying, can you turn the air conditioner up? Can you turn the fan down? Can you do this? Can you do that? And she's like, man, I'm not familiar with all this stuff. I just want to drive the truck. I don't want to operate all these different things. But she's done a great job, and it's been very interesting. I got a Fitbit, too. I love it. I know this is not many steps, okay, but I'm only walking around the house. But I am getting in 5,000 steps a day. I guess 20,000 steps is no big deal. Is that right? I'm hearing many people walk 20,000 steps a day.
I don't know how. I averaged 12 to 14.
Okay.
A couple days ago, I hit my record, which was like 15,300 or something. So if they're walking 20-some thousand steps, they're really walking a lot.
Oh, really?
And at least in my opinion, I feel
Okay,
like
because I'm thinking I'm going to have to walk 25,000 steps to keep up with my friends. Because my legs are so short, so it's got to be, Now, I heard you can put it on a dryer and get some steps in.
There you go.
Okay. I don't know about that, but I got a Fitbit. What I like the most is I turn my wrist in the middle of the night, and I can see what time it is. I like that.
Uh-huh.
And it has my heart rate, okay? So I like that, too. Especially when a customer says, you're heartless. You won't do what I want.
Look,
All right.
it is beating, I promise.
Yeah, I promise. I really have one. All right, we're going to be right back on the radio. Take a quick break from the radio. We're going to continue to talk on TV and on the stream. So let's get real, everybody. I have been mentioning the advertising opportunities, and we just want to make sure I'm giving everybody a chance, because we are getting calls, and if I haven't got back to you, I promise I will. I've been a little behind on things, but we've got some stuff that we're doing. But what we're talking about is TV commercials right here on My Cozy TV, okay? So we do the show every Saturday morning from 7 to 9. And then Dan Gaffney's show, which is done Monday through Friday. It's on My Cozy TV from 5:30 to 7. So what we're offering is a TV commercial. All right. Now, you can buy one every day, so you could buy 6 of them a week, or you could buy one once a week or twice a week, or you could say, hey, for 1 week a month, I want to run 6 of them, the third week of every month. Any combination you want. You can buy a 30-second commercial. You could buy a 1-minute commercial. You can also buy a 2 or 3 minute. I forgot already if it was 2 minutes or 3 minutes, but either one, we're accommodating infomercial. We will come to you. If you have a business, we will highlight your business. If you sell a product, we will talk about the product. We can interview you. You can do the commercial without any of us in it whatsoever, however you want to proceed, okay? We're very, 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 very affordable. You will be pleasantly surprised. We're very easy to deal with. There's no big contracts or anything like that. You just pay us in advance, and then there's no need for a contract. But anyway, we're just letting you know we're flexible. We're having fun with this show. We have quite a listenership. Very strong on the radio, very strong on TV, and then we've got our stream that people go back and watch time and time and time again. Think about that. Where can you buy advertising that it can be viewed more than once? I mean, think about that for a minute. You buy a radio ad, and when it's over, it's like a puff of air, poof. It's done. You buy a TV commercial. When it's done, it's done. This one here, you get radio. You get, you get the TV side of it, and then it's also on the stream is what I'm saying. So you get a lot of bang for your buck, and we're just trying to make a living here. We don't want to starve to death, so we need to sell some ants, okay? If me and Brooks and Colin starved to death, that would be horrible if that happened. Let's not even get into that at all. We do all enjoy eating. But anyway, just want to let you know the phone number is 337-7300. Now, I don't know what else to talk about. I am excited that we are going to try to give away a kayak. We are looking for any ideas you got. I would also like it if you would like us on Facebook. It's kind of easy to do. It's cheap and easy to like us on Facebook. You just look up Weller Does Delmarva and like us. Something I forgot to tell you. I priced out the surf fishing tags. Do you got the prices on the website or on the Facebook page? Oh, they will be? Turn that mic on before you talk.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Gosh, Brooks tries to talk through a mic that ain't even on. Trying to write with a pencil without any lead. The question was, are you ever gonna put the prices of the surf tags on the Facebook page?
Yes, they'll be on there by this afternoon.
By the stroke of midnight, folks. Sometime soon, Brooks is going to get that done. But the other day, and you may not even know that I did it, Brooks, I priced them things. I bought a whole bunch of low-digit surf fishing tags. And I geared them around fire departments, okay? So you may be a member of, we'll say, the Milton Fire Department station. I think it's 85. I have tag number 85. And I have the Dover Fire Department. I think I got Lewis and Rehoboth and many of them. So I geared it towards that. So if you happen to want a low-digit surf fishing tag, I wasn't going to sell them for 2 or 3 years, but I have had so many people say, I can't buy one. Because if they're not running an auction, you can't buy one. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that if you want to purchase a low-digit surf fishing tag, I've got a bunch of them. Most of them are 2 numbers, and most of them represent a fire company. But if that doesn't mean anything to you, it's okay. But I got like number 22, and then I got number 44. I got number 33, and then I got number 66. So, maybe you're a father and son or brothers, or you got a couple vehicles, and you want, numbers that if you double them, you got that. I have a lot of different numbers. So anyway, if you have any interest in them, we have a Facebook page called Delaware Low Digit, I don't know what it's called. Delaware Low Digit, I don't remember. But anyway, you'll find it there, okay? And you can look them up and see what we got. Brooks will have them priced no later than Monday afternoon. All right, we're back on the radio, folks. You are in the final few minutes. The final few minutes of guessing the weight. The weight, how much we weigh, okay? How much do you think Brooks Ritter weighs? And then you have to say, how much do you think Jim Weller weighs?
Can I give him a hint?
What's the hint?
It will be 3 digits.
Really?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, 3 digits. All right.
3 digits.
Gee, so you're not under 100 pounds.
Yeah, so don't guess in the 2 digits.
Okay. All right, so don't do that. All right, so you have to guess the weight. Hold it now. The three of us could be over 4 digits.
I don't think so, but I guess we could. Well, it's not 2 digits, so guess at least in 3 digits.
Okay. So you have to guess Brooks Ritter, myself, and Colin Walls. We're not looking for the individual weight. We're going to add the 3 together, and then you have to say, I think this is what you 3 guys weigh. Okay? And then if you are the first person to guess that, you will win absolutely free. That's what the word win implies, right? That
Yes.
you're going to win it. No handling charge. So much stuff you win, and then there's a handling charge, okay?
I had that once.
Oh, I'm sure you did. You look like easy pickings, and you probably paid it, right? Tell me you didn't pay.
No, I didn't take advantage of it.
Oh, okay.
What
was it?
It was a free shopping spree, but you had to pay like a processing and handling fee.
Okay.
I said, nah, never mind.
All right. Well, anyway, I tried, though. At least I tried, Brooks.
The fee was quite expensive. It was like a $1,000 shopping spree.
I know.
And the fee was like $300.
Okay, I tried. Okay. Would you have bid on it if it was only 188?
Maybe.
All right.
You might have suckered me into that one.
All right. Well, anyway, what we're saying is you win a brand new kayak with a paddle absolutely free. I think, guys, this particular day might be the record for the phone calls. I'm not sure, but we have been having them. So you got to call because it's 8:36, and at 8:45 we're not counting the phone calls anymore. Okay? 337-7300. And if you just want to call and say good morning and tell us what you think of the show, whether you like it, whether you hate it, whether you wish we were taller, thinner, shorter, smarter, or better with the English language. Any comments you have, we are open. We had mentioned next week we're going to be offering the opportunity for us to help you sell something. I had thrown out the offer. The first person to do it would get that for free. So I don't know if anybody has called and left a message for that. So you're dialing one number for everything you want to know, sports, weather, whatever it is. So anyway, it's 337-7300. Have I got anybody else I'm going to talk to today because we are winding down?
You were going to be talking to Jason. He should be coming to the table in just a moment.
All right, well, I will start getting excited. But in the meantime, I'm going to talk about something I love, which is auctions. Wilson's Auction, located on Route 113 in Lincoln, has a great big sale today. You go to their website and you're like, holy mackerel, how do they get that much stuff sold in one day? The auction starts at 10 o'clock this morning. It'll go into the evening, and they've got everything from bicycles to lawnmowers to tools to equipment to exercise equipment to glassware to jewelry to coins to furniture to appliances to everything. Then I also noticed when I was at their website, I like to buy properties and make them rentals or resell them or something because buying at auction is always a bargain, and Wilson's Auction is always a good company to deal with. So today up in Camden, Wyoming, they've got 3 different parcels of land that they're going to be selling that all have houses on them. So you can check that out there too, and that is going to be today at what time? 11 o'clock. So you can go to Wilson's Auction in Lincoln, or you can also go to the one up in Camden, Wyoming, and you can learn more about that by going to wilsonsauction.com. You can call them on the phone at 422-422-3454, 422-3454. You can go there. If you have stuff you want to sell, just bring it there. I think you could take it Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and drop it off, and you can pick it up in cash. They'll turn it into cash for you. They also have an auto auction on Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock, whether you want to buy or sell a car. So it's Wilson's Auction. You give them a call, 422-3454, on the web, wilsonsauction.com. Dave Wilson and his team serve our community well, do a good job, and they're good people to deal with. I really enjoy being associated with them. All right, so I've got Jason next, and he is going to tell me something, I presume. And Jason, what's up with you? We've been awaiting your arrival. What's up with you?
Well, I guess I'm Terry for the day. This is supposed to be his spot. But.
Oh, okay. Well, Terry's out for the day, and
yes.
So you are going to tell us what Terry would have told us.
Correct.
So this is Terry Talk.
This is Terry Talk.
Okay, with Jason. Terry Talk with Jason, everybody.
Terry Talk with Jason, and what he basically would have said was, I can't believe the amount of trailers we have.
And he wants to get rid of every one of them.
And he does. He does.
All
and
right.
he would also be talking about hitches because we have. Did you know we have hitches starting at $17.50?
I know. I can't believe it.
Can you believe it?
A little bit of an old inventory.
Oh, it's an old inventory.
But they're brand new in the box.
They are brand new.
And they normally were like $200, $150.
Correct.
I might have over 100 in them.
Yep. So I mean, don't be expecting it to look like a brand
correct.
new hitch, but I mean they do
they're
the
still
job
functional.
And they're still going to haul.
They're
whatever
perfect for
weight
somebody
they're
that
supposed
wants to put a hitch on the front of a vehicle, maybe wants
Yep.
to fabricate it a little bit, something like that.
Or
Because
if
you
buy,
can't even buy just the square piece
correct.
for $17.50.
Correct.
So if you're one of those people that wants to put like a fishing rod rack or a cooler on the front of your vehicle, and you can do a little welding and fabricating, you could take one of these and make it work.
Right. If you want to fabricate one for your four-wheeler or something like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you could put it right on
Your
there.
lawnmower, your tractor, whatever.
A boat
Correct.
Yeah,
anchor.
a boat anchor, cut it in half, and you got
Kayak
two
anchor.
boat anchors.
There you go.
Kayak anchors. Yeah, they're really in demand. But anyway, they're brand new Class 3 hitches
Correct. Correct.
and Class 2.
And we can install them too.
And we can install them.
So-
So anyway, $17.50 if we got one that'll work, or if we got one that you can make work. Are we selling many?
We are selling quite a few, actually. Yes.
Who I want to buy them is some welding fabricating shop that just says, you know what, I'm going to take all 600 of them off your hands.
Well, and I don't know how much steel is right now, but they could probably even
You
buy
know what,
a few
we
hundred
really
of
do
them
need to
and
research
just take
that.
them down there.
Yeah, just to
Yeah.
see.
Take
What
them
else
down
would
there for
Terry
us.
say if Terry were here? Being Terry.
He would say come in and talk to Terry is what he would do. But since he's not here, I'll say come in and see Jason instead. So.
Okay.
So-
And
Or
we
Brooks.
hope Terry feels better
Yes.
and catches a lot of fish and everything's
Right.
good, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. So, Terry, we're sorry that you're not feeling well, and please don't forget to wear your life jacket while you're taking the day off and resting up, right?
Absolutely.
That dude, he's liable to be parasailing for all I know.
You never know. We'll watch him on Facebook.
Yeah. As he's healing up
Right.
for not feeling good.
He'll run home real quick and take a picture of him laying there, acting like he's sleeping.
Right. His wife's taking a picture of him parasailing.
And I do want to say also that I've seen some of the guesses for your three weights.
Yeah.
And some of them are very good compliments for all three of you.
Really?
Absolutely.
They're under 1,000 pounds?
Well, all of them are under 1,000 pounds, but
Are
there's some guesses that I feel are kind of low. I'm like, wow, that's
Thank you.
very.
right.
I was like, they must never
Hey,
have seen these guys.
There's like
before.
3 minutes left to guess on this. What do you
So-
think of the contest?
I think it's a great contest.
Better
I
than
know
the
we're-
blood pressure one?
Better than that. We're definitely getting a lot more calls on it. So.
You know what we need to do next is our body mass index.
Oh, no.
Or IQs. Guess the IQs.
That one's all right. I'll be all right with that one.
Will you really?
Yeah.
You think it's like a golf score. You took that IQ test, and the dude thinks it's like golf score. The lower the numbers, the better. That is not how
That's
IQ
what they
tests-
told me in school.
Okay. Well, at least you paid attention. Brooks comes out of the IQ test with a 57. He's all smiling and everything. It's not like a golf game.
They said
passed
par
it.
was 75.
Huh? Yeah, they said par was 75. All right. If you've ever had an IQ test, it's not the lower number is not what you
Yeah,
do.
You want a high number.
Right.
Yep.
All right. Well, anyway, we've had a lot of calls. Thank you for all the callers. We're just about done with that. Is there anything else that you want to say that Terry might have said, or do you want to speak on your behalf?
Well, I'll speak for all of us here. We're here till 1 today.
Okay.
So we're actually getting ready to open at 9, but we'll be
Okay.
here till 1, and we would love to see you. In fact, Terry put it, I think it was on a Facebook post, and I liked it. It was, we love calls, but we love visitors better. so come on in and check us out.
Okay. So we're right here, and we're going to be open at 9 o'clock, right?
Yep, 9
9
o'clock
to 1.
to 1.
All right. Thanks, Jason. All right. In just a minute, we're not going to be able to take any more calls, so if you do call, they won't count. Colin, you want to come over and wrap up with me, or watch the Y, or okay, you got it.
Can I
It
steal
would
one
scare
of
me to
their
death.
seconds here? One of Terry's seconds?
No, I'm busy. What?
I
What?
did-
You going to tell me what Terry would say also?
No. This is what I would say. I did want to just throw a shout out to Marydale Volunteer Fire Company.
Okay. Thank you, Brooks.
They came in and purchased a trailer from me yesterday
Did they?
and took advantage of our special going on. They actually ended up getting a kayak. So
Well,
Yeah.
so now the Marydale Fire Company has a kayak.
yeah, they're gonna have a kayak rescue.
You know what else they could do with that? They could use that. What?
They did take a red one.
Okay, but not only that, turn his mic on next time he talks. But anyway, oh, it's all on him. Oh, yeah, now it's the operator. Okay. Anyway, it's a pull start mic. You got to pull start it. But anyway, you know what else? I was just thinking, Mary Dale could take that kayak and raffle it off as a fundraiser.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I believe actually that's what they're probably going to end up doing with it.
Really?
Yeah.
So anyway, having a lot of fun with this promotion, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
It's a real promotion. Like, everybody wins except for Jim. Is that right? And I win because I do get rid of some stuff, and that's all I'm trying to do.
That's what I was going to say. You're going to win because you're getting rid of some of the stuff that you wanted to get rid of.
Profit's not a bad word, though. All right, no more callers, okay? No more callers, all right? We've ended the contest, so they're getting all that done. We're going to have to weigh ourselves in a couple minutes. I want to talk about Dr. T real quick first, okay? Because when I think of weight, I think of our chiropractor friend. And Dr. T owns Peninsula Chiropractic Center, okay? And he's owned it since he was just a young man, okay? They've been around 25, 30 years, and he's the owner-operator. He's also got Dr. Bud in there with him, and between the two of them, they can keep you straight and get it done. And they're chiropractors. And I love dealing with them. My wife just went there, I think, yesterday or the day before, and is just tickled to death with them. They also do massage therapy. They've got a couple people there that do that, and they work hand in hand with the docs. So the docs will say, hey, you need to work on this area, that area, or whatever, and people really like it. So it's a really accommodating doctor's office. Usually when you think of doctor's offices, you think of stuffy and unfriendly and not accommodating, and here's the only time we can get you in. Man, I've called down there and said, here's what I got, and I know other people that have, and they're very accommodating with their time. Sometimes they're there late, like 6, 7 o'clock even. I've seen them there that late. So it's a chiropractor's office, and if you've never been to a chiropractor, I got an offer for you. Or if you go to a chiropractor and you just want to get a second thought, I got an offer for you. If you mention Jim Weller or Weller Does Delmarva, they will give you a free, with the doctor, consultation where you can sit down with Dr. Bud or sit down with Dr. T, explain what you got going on, and then they'll let you know whether chiropractic care is for you, and if not, they'll steer you in the right direction. So anyway, it's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center, Route 13 in Seaford. Phone number 629-4344, 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. Give them a call, tell them I sent you, and they'll take good care of you. Now, we got to get on with this weight thing, all right? We got to get the people lined up to be weighed, all right? How are we going to do this? So you cannot call, so do not call anymore. They are trying to listen to all the phone calls we had every Saturday. I'm just amazed at how many people play along with us, and thank you for doing that. It's just, we're here to have fun. If you can't grow hair, you're going to have fun, all right? If none of that works, go to Greenwood and get some barbecue chicken. So anyway, we're just letting you know that we're here, and we're going to weigh ourselves in just a second. And you can write the numbers down. We'll say them, and then you can add them up and see if you won. And we're going to announce, hopefully, here if there was a winner or not, okay? So have I missed anything at all there, Brooks Ritter?
No, you've covered it all.
Okay, I've covered it all. So who wants to be first to be weighed? Should we make that a contest? Colin, you
I'll
want to go?
volunteer to go first. That's
all right,
fine.
You go
Yeah.
first. All right, so
Yeah.
Colin is going to stand on the scale. Don't do it yet because I want to take a picture. While you do it, just so I got it in case there's a dispute that involves a lot of litigation or something like that. Hold on, I'm not ready just yet. Bear with me. All right, Colin, I need you to step on the scale, if you would. So this is Colin Walls. Oh, we're going to get the camera set. But this is Colin Walls getting ready to weigh himself. And we're going to add these 3 weights together. Now, hold on. It's not come up yet. What's wrong? Oh, my gosh. Why is the scale smoking? All right. Did you get it? 224.6. You get that, Brandon? Colin Walls weighs 224.6 pounds with a pocket full of keys. 5 pounds of keys in my pocket. All right. Now, Brooks Ritter, how about you? Brooks is the big boy. Okay. I bet you he's going to be 227. 231. All right, Brooks, we're ready. Oh, the glass popped out. No, it didn't. I'm just kidding you. All right, here we go. 345.6. 345.6. So you got to add those two together, okay? Now, this is me. Is everybody ready?
You can't measure with the iPad.
Oh, okay. All right, you ready? 1 foot, 2 foot. You got to turn it the other way, Colin. Oh, my God. What? What did I do wrong? It started counting down. 1, 2. Can I go now? Oh, you got. I'm sorry. All right, I should have learned by everybody else. This is Jim Weller's weight. 222.8. 222.8. Now, how are we going to add them together? What type of device could we use? Rock, paper, scissors?
Abacus.
793 pounds even? 793.
793.
Now, the question is, did anybody guess 793 pounds? That's not bad. We're a light group, aren't we? Makes me feel good.
Hey, I was right with my clue with 3 digits.
You were. All right. Nobody guessed? You're kidding me.
Nobody guessed that?
Who
Really?
was it? What was the closest one?
785.
Wow.
785. Who was that? We can't give the kayak away, can we? Because then we'll get in trouble because we said it's got to be.
Exact.
Who?
Paul.
Paul, you were so close.
Wow.
Dang, Paul. What was his number again? 785. And it should have been
793.
793.
Wow.
I cannot believe that we didn't have a winner. Can you believe that, Brooks?
We are striking out on trying to give a kayak away.
I think we should just wake up one day and say, you know what? The first person through the door that throws $200 at us wins a kayak. What do you think of that one?
I love that idea.
Do you?
Yes.
So we each would get $200, and then we got to figure out something to win. We are batting out. Okay? I mean, we tried the Weller's wooden nickels, right?
Yep.
Nobody guessed them. Do we need a smarter audience? Is
No.
that what's wrong? They're certainly playing along. Folks, we need an idea. We want to figure out a way to give away a kayak, okay? All right. I got an idea. Why don't we take this show to Milford on the Mississippian River
Yeah.
and see who can fall out of a kayak the most gracefully?
Mm.
I fell out of a canoe one time, and it was pretty awesome to watch, okay?
Who's insuring this venture? That's what I want to know.
Wall Service Center.
Wrong.
Because you're in Milford.
Wrong.
We need to do something. We got to figure out something. What are we going to do?
Well, why
We need ideas,
Yeah, why
people.
doesn't the audience help us?
We're stumped.
Yeah.
We're stumped.
Give away a kayak. How do you do that?
How in the world do you give away a kayak?
This is the third, fourth attempt to give away a kayak?
Yes. I mean, we're becoming frustrated. Okay? I mean, daggone, if you can't give away a kayak, what's wrong with you? All right, we're going to have to figure something out, aren't we?
We are, yes.
You know, maybe we could go to Newton Pond, and maybe we could have people guess which one of the three of us can kayak backwards the fastest.
Where is Newton Pond?
Oh,
There's
you don't know
no
where
such
Newton
thing as
Pond is?
Newton Pond.
There is a Newton
There's
Pond.
in Greenwood.
No.
Haven't you ever heard of Fig? That's Ivy's cousin.
There isn't a Newton Pond.
There
in
is
Delaware. Where
absolutely
is it?
a Newton Pond in Delaware.
Where is it?
Let me think.
It's near Owen Station over that way.
Right.
Hunters Cove Road.
Yeah.
Newton Pond.
Yep.
Newton Pond.
Is it a real pond?
It's a real pond.
If you head east on 16
Okay.
from Greenwood here, there'll be a little brown sign that has like a fish with an arrow that shows you to turn right.
Because
Okay.
there's fish in the water.
Yes.
Hmm.
It is a stocked pond, so you could go back.
So it's
But
not
no
a real
motorboats.
pond, probably.
No
Okay.
motorboats.
Yeah. We could
Oh.
have a race across that.
Could we really?
Yeah, and then whoever guesses the winner, first one to guess the winner, that would be pretty
You mean
easy.
like we're going to swim across this pond?
No, I was thinking kayak across.
Kayak racing.
Oh, okay,
Hmm.
okay.
Not a
Kayak
bad
racing.
idea. Not a bad idea.
All right, we need another idea. Let's do thumb wrestling next week. All right, we need an idea, folks. We're struggling here. I can't believe that we didn't give that kayak away. I don't know what to do.
I thought for sure this was the week.
I'll tell you what, the first person that walks through the door, we ought to just give them the daggone kayak. You know what I mean? Let me think about that one. Hey, one day I gave away a trailer.
Did you really?
I did, long time ago. And I remember, I forgot what the deal was, but it was like to be the first person through the door. And the guy called up and said, what door?
Ah,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because there's 3 doors to the showroom. So I don't know what we're going to do. That's another call. Hopefully that is a call on how to give away a kayak, because that's something we need to learn. Or maybe we picked the wrong thing. Maybe it needs to be a pedal boat. How many people does that pedal boat hold? We got one that holds 3 people?
We have one that holds 3, yes.
All right. We need to take this show somewhere where there's water. And the 3 of us need to get in a pedal boat.
I volunteer to watch from the shore.
I'll steer.
Okay. Now, I can't pedal because of my leg, okay?
I guess I'll pedal and steer.
All right. I can steer, Brooks.
I don't want you to have to do anything.
Didn't we just sell a pedal boat? Didn't I see it going down the road in the back of some guy's pickup?
Yeah, some big black Dodge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, what else do I need to tell everybody? Are we about out of time?
Yeah, we
Getting
got
close,
about 3
yeah.
minutes left.
8:55. I want to say thanks a lot. Sharon, you want to get in here? Oh, no. Man, that was the quickest no I've ever seen out of anybody. Holy mackerel. She didn't even let me tell her that she would have won a kayak. All right, folks.
She doesn't care.
We are. Oh, she didn't care. She probably doesn't. Anyway, we are desperate to give away this kayak, okay? And we need a great idea. I was thinking of another idea, maybe like our Weller Does Delmarva page, and maybe, I don't know, then we got to think of something. Maybe make a positive comment or something like that, or leave a Google review, and whoever, what's those different words? Adjectives. What do they mean? Different. Whoever uses the most adjective. What's a word that describes you positively?
Well, that's I would say an adjective.
Okay,
But
so
it needs to be a positive
whoever writes a Google review about us and has the most positive adjectives would win the canoe.
Who's
kayak.
deciding what are adjectives? Because
I'm not sure.
I hope it's not you.
All right.
Okay.
Have you had fun today?
Yeah, it was good. It's a good show.
It was good. Good show. So anyway, folks, no animals were harmed in the producing of this thing. If you'll notice, we never took a break for 2 hours, and we've had a lot of fun. I want to thank, is it Fran back at the studio?
It is Fran, yes.
Fran, I want to thank you so much. I saw the picture of you fishing yesterday, and I was thinking, man, that big fishing rod he had would throw my back out. Did you see it?
No, I didn't
It
see
was
it.
huge. I'm thinking, how does somebody use such a huge fishing rod?
Was you fishing off the surf or something?
Yeah, down there at the Indian River Inlet.
Gotcha.
Off the rocks, looks like.
Off the rocks, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have a big
So-
13-foot pole, and
It looked like that, yeah.
It's hard to cast.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, daggone, man. When you're done with that, it's like you've worked out somewhere. So anyway, Fran, thanks for all you do back at the studio. For our audience, TV, radio, or streaming, we appreciate you. We pay good money for being able to entertain you, and we try our best to do it. So we hope you enjoyed the show, and we hope that there's none other like it. We try to have one of the most unique shows on Saturday morning. And also want to invite you to Eagles Nest. Matt Windsor is going to be speaking tonight, and he's got something special to say. So if you've never been to Eagles Nest Ministries, that happens to be my church that I go tonight at 6:30, and they have stuff for kids too. And then tomorrow morning at 9:30, we have a special service tonight and tomorrow morning. We're out of time, okay? We're out of time. So like us on Facebook if you would. Weller Does Delmarva. Friend me on Facebook. I happen to be the Jim Weller. And enjoy the weekend. And don't forget the Greenwood barbecue chicken is ready now. In fact, I might get some on the way home. All right, other than that, God bless you. Have a good weekend. And we're going to continue for just another minute or two on My Cozy TV. So if you're watching on TV, I want to say a big thank you to you, too. Also, if you didn't get in on my offer, I'm going to just say it one more time. The Weller's discount card, it's normally $15. It's got discounts. It's all kinds of businesses and restaurants. It's good till the end of the year. I'm going to give you one if you would just be so kind as to call me and say, hey, Jim, I'm watching you from Wacomico County or where you're watching from, and you stop into Weller's and you can have one free. Just leave your name and number. And if you want one, you just call 337-7300 and say, put my name on the list. We've had a lot of fun. We thank you very much. If you have never checked out Wellers.com, there's a really neat video on there about me that I made that you might enjoy watching sometime. So anyway, and Bob Backman, if you're watching or listening, we need to talk to you because we want to get you on. We have questions. So anyway, other than that, we've had a good time. Enjoy the weekend. Be kind. Be courteous. And look out for one another. And we will see you next week. We do this show every Saturday from 7 to 9. Weller Does Delmarva. And you can also go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com. God bless you. Thank you all, and we'll see you. Bye-bye.